Okay, hi everyone. Thank you for coming to hang out with me again today. I'm going to be doing some enigmas, I think, but also if you send some messages in the comment section, I should be able to see them today. Last time there was some difficulty, but I should be able to see them today so we can talk a bit. So let me know in the comments if you have any difficulty hearing me, seeing me, and then any questions or whatever you want to say, I'm here to hang out. So anyway, I'm going to start sharing my screen and I'm going to do some enigmas. So if you use toongether, you can respond and remix my shorts with the answer to the enigma, and I'll let you know if you're right. Some of them you might already know, but I'm curious anyway. And so yeah, I think it's going to be fun, and let's go. All right. So let me make sure y'all can see me. Okay, so, oh yeah, I was looking at this earlier. This is the challenge right now, if you're not aware. So you can create an unlikely couple. So you choose two people and we'll make a mix of them, basically their love child. So I think I did one already. Yeah. So I did these two. And what did we get? This one. Adorable. Love it. Okay, so enigma time. Let's go. I'm going to start with a short. And this one is going to involve a traveler. So I'm trying to think about the background, what I want to do. I don't know. Let's just see. I'm going to start with like a village or something. Yeah, this is perfect. I love it. It's so cute and whimsical. And then I need to find some sort of like traveler guy. Let's see if I put in traveler, what comes up. No, that's not what I... Honestly, I bet I can just go from the recent ones and find something. Yeah. Yeah, this works. Okay. So I'm going to put him as walking. There we go. And actually, before I start placing things, I kind of want to think about the layout. Honestly, it's gonna, so the enigma is gonna have three parts to the sentence. So I'm gonna divide it like this. Okay. And then I'm gonna place a... I don't know. I don't know if I just want to do a color background, because for the whole panel, it's one background, but I want to place effects and things to make it seem like it's different scenes. Like it's not just one scene, obviously. So I don't know how I want to do this exactly. I always find it hard to create panels on a live because I feel like it's a process where you need to, if you want to rush it, you can, but if you want to take your time and think about it, there's panels that sometimes I spend like an hour doing. I don't want to make y'all sit through that and watch me at it for an hour. So I'm gonna try to, you know what, these are gonna be pretty simple panels. Okay. Oh no, that needs to go behind. Okay, so he's gonna be like this. And then I need a horse. Whoa, there's a lot of horse options. I didn't realize we had that many. Works for me. Okay. So the horse is gonna go somewhere over here. Cool. And then I'm going to put him again, but this time walking. There we go. Okay, and then let's put the horse again. I wonder if y'all can guess what the sorry, if y'all can guess what the enigma is just by, because I feel like this is a pretty common one. And then I need like a bed. Let's see. Sometimes it's easier if I just use objects like a pillow and a blanket, but actually no, I want a different. Let's do something. No, actually, you know what? Okay, we're gonna go really simple on this because I feel like I'm gonna get carried away. So let's just do this like this. Okay, he needs to be sleeping. Laying down. Well, okay. We're just gonna put like this. Okay. Now let's see. What is the enigma? Okay, a traveler leaves on Monday. Leaves on Monday. Stays 2 nights. And returns on Monday. Okay. How? Ah, I accidentally deleted my text. Okay, let's try that again. How? Put it there. All right, let's post it. Let's go. So yeah, if you have toongether, head over and remix it with the answer. And I'll let you know if it's right or wrong. And as of right now, I think while I wait for y'all to respond, I'm gonna work on some other enigmas. Let's see. I have them written down, so that's why I'm looking over here. Let me think about which one I want to do. Okay, this one's a good one. All right. Start a new short. And the enigma has nothing to do with Harry Potter, but I'm obsessed with the new Harry Potter pose pack. So I'm just gonna make it visually Harry Potter themed, but it has nothing to do with the enigma, so don't let it confuse you. Okay, Hogwarts. Let's see what else we have, because I've used this top one before. That's like my go-to. And this one, I feel like I'm gonna give a little hint to the answer of the enigma through the visual. So it's gonna be easy, okay? Let's see. I'm gonna use a character that I already have chosen, that I've already gotten the Harry Potter pose packs for. So I'm gonna use her. Ooh, someone did okay. I see someone did the outfits for her. That's good to know. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Let's zoom in a bit so it makes sense. She's gonna be like this. And this is where I kind of give the answer away, but for people who aren't watching right now, maybe they won't notice as much. But this is a huge hint. Actually, you know what? No. No, 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 no. Let's just have her like this. And that will kind of make of it what you will, you know? All right. And now to write the text. So someone is asking, what is that app? It's called toongether. Let me go back to, I'll come back to this later. I want to show you. So it's called toongether. It's completely free, but it's only on the Apple App Store. So if you have Apple, you're in luck. It's completely free. There's no paywalls, no ads. It's completely free. And so basically, you can create your own long format stories, but you can also create shorts, which that's my favorite way to use the app, I think, is by creating shorts. Because you can just respond to people's, you can remix them. I feel like it's really fast and easy, and I can just spend 5 minutes of my time whenever I'm just, I don't know, chilling in bed, whatever. I can just go on for a few minutes and do that. And but some people also use it to create, a lot of people also use it to create long form stories. So there's some amazing comics, web comics on here. So these are all that I'm scrolling through. These are all different comics. And like this one, for example, a bunch of people worked on it together. So that's another thing, is it's very interactive, and there's a big community on here that's super nice. Everyone's always super nice to each other. We also have a Discord if you're interested. And yeah, so that's toongether. It's awesome. I recommend downloading because it's completely free. Anyway, so let's get back to the enigma. Where was I? Zooming back in. And let me grab my person again. There she is. Let's get her with her wand like I did earlier. There we go. And now for the enigma. The more of me you take, the more you leave behind. What am I? All right, so if you already know and you're watching this, you can put it in the comments. But if you are a toongether user, you should go on toongether and send me your response. There we go. All right, I'm gonna do another enigma, and then I might just scroll through the shorts and see what's going on there, and remix a few maybe. But let's start with one more enigma. What do I, okay, I need to look at this list. Okay, this one's interesting, but I don't know how I would do the visual for it without giving it away. I can just have someone saying it instead, like someone speaking. Let's do that. I'm gonna make it tech themed to give you a little bit of a hint. Looks like someone chose an emotions pack for this one. I want to see. Okay, really cool. What else is there? There's some sitting ones. I feel like this one's like so useful, the sitting one. Like there's so many different things you can like this is so important, I feel like. All right. Let's do like this. And this one's funny because you can make it seem like she's sitting on the panel. So let me see. Okay. I'm gonna do, let's see, this enigma is, yeah, in about 3 parts. So I'm gonna use a similar layout as the other one. Worried. Okay, it's back on now, so it should be fine. All right, I need to think about what I'm going to bring to the party. Let's see it. I'm gonna scroll around on the objects and see what there is. So first I'm gonna change the conversation. So I'm gonna do a whole new scene basically. I feel like you'll see me okay. No, that's maybe better. Okay, maybe I'm gonna do several different options because it's your birthday only once a year. I'm gonna bring Wish several different gifts. So let's see. What we the mic keeps turning off. I do have another one. I'm gonna go on standby for a second and grab the other mic. So hang in there for like 30 seconds. Okay, I'm back. It should be working fine now. Sorry about that. All right, as I was saying, Wish's birthday. Gonna give him a beautiful naked rat. So yeah, here you go. Happy birthday. And I'm gonna put like this speech bubble thing. I don't even know what it's called. Um, so that it looks like the, okay, thank you. The sound works good. So yeah, so it looks like I'm talking off screen, you know? You'll see. Okay. Let's see if I can find it. There's been so many new onomatopoeia. Like, I know there's what I'm looking for, but I feel like it's so old and I don't know what it's called. A party hat on the rack. Good idea. I'm gonna do that. Fantastic. Okay. If anyone knows what it's called, like, do you know what I mean? There's the speech bubble and the triangle that's attached to it. Like, what would I call that? Okay, let's just go far back. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine like this. I'm being too picky. And let's grab a party hat. Okay, look at all these options. I think this one is the best for the occasion. And let's make it the right size for his little head. Okay. Speech bubble search. Mm, no, honestly, it's fine, I think, what I did. Yeah, it's fine. Let's see. I actually used to have two rats back when I was in college, like when I was like 20. Yeah, I can always add it to my favorites. That's true. I always forget about that feature. I just make things harder for myself because I almost never add things to my favorites. The only thing I add to my favorites is certain characters, like the character that resembles me, and also characters that I've requested specific poses for, or not like specific poses, but just pose packs. I always save those characters because I want to be able to use the poses. Um, but I never favorite objects and stuff. I don't know why. I need to start doing that. And were my rats naked? They were not naked. I I I think they're cute, but I feel like my family would have been too shocked and concerned. I think it's cute, but it's one thing to have rats, normal rats, and it's another thing to have naked rats. So I had two rats. They were girls, and their names were Peach and Daisy, like Princess Peach and Princess Daisy, obviously. And they were amazing companions, but unfortunately, they have crossed the rainbow bridge. But I would recommend rats. They are underrated pets. They're super smart, they're super clean, even though people think they're not. Um, there we go. So I'm blessing Wish with a rat for his birthday. Yeah, if you use it often, then it's good to favorite it. That's, yeah, of course. I just, I feel like I'm this way in so many areas of my life there's easy paths to take, and I just choose the harder paths, you know? It's like Robert Frost. Like there were two paths in the woods, right? And I choose the hard one. Anyway, um, Peach and Daisy, yeah, cute names. I know, I know. I was very proud of myself. Um, all right, let's keep scrolling and see what's going on. Yeah, it is. You're right. It is a meaningful and personal gift. I chose it initially for the shock value and as a joke. But yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, it is a very personal gift. So I hope, Wish, if you're watching this, I hope you enjoy your rat. You're welcome. Okay, let's see what's going on. Ooh, should I dress the mannequin? Let's go. Let's go to objects. I'm gonna put in clothing. And let's see, what do I want to do? A robe would be funny. That's one thing that's different between the US and living in France. In the US, you go to school in your pajamas. Not everyone does, and not all the time. But a lot of people do. And in France, I feel like that doesn't fly. Anyway, I love this shirt. It reminds me of Chick-fil-A. So I would wear this, honestly. Not even as a joke. I love it. And then what do I want to do for autumns? What would you wear with a shirt that has a chicken on it? Let's do these. These are cute. All right. Amazing. I need the skirt to be like under the, yeah, that looks better. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sign me up. Vogue, hire me. Okay, shoes. No, not shows, shoes. Maybe she should have a pet rat too. I think we all should have pet rats. That's what you're gonna learn from this live stream. It's not for playing toongether. It's for promoting rats. Okay, shoes. These are cool. Need to turn them around though. Nope, I don't want to delete them though. That's my fear. Maybe I need to make them a bit smaller. There we go. And yes, and now for the rat on the shoulder. Let's go, rat. I wonder if there's not one rat, but like 10. This one with the blue jacket is giving Stuart Little. Okay, this reminds me of one of my rats. So I'm gonna go with this one. Yes. But actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna go for Stuart Little because the whole point of this challenge or this to remix this short is to put clothes on her. It's like a fashion challenge. So the rat needs to be fashionable too, obviously. So there we go. He's chilling, about to learn mathematics and biology. Let's see. I wonder if do we have hair? Like, are there wigs? Let me see. Yes, okay. Okay. Let's do. What do I want to do? I don't even know. Any ideas? Let's do this one because it has the nice, like, you know what I mean? It goes well on the mannequin. It works well. And although white hair is not very realistic, at least where I grew up, actually, I wonder if the rule applies to this. Okay, where I grew up, if you dye your hair, you weren't allowed to go to school if you dyed your hair an unnatural color. But white is a natural color because our hair gets white when we get older. But if you're in high school and have white hair, it doesn't make sense. So I wonder if that rule applies. Anyway, there we go. We got the hair. Maybe get her some like makeup. I don't know. See what we have. Oh, can I wonder if I can like make a face out of this. Wait, guys, this is crazy. Okay. I'm gonna go for it. There we go. And then the eyes. Look, it's not perfect, but when did we ever say it has to be? Ah, that's what I wish I had a stylus. Okay, doesn't dyeing it a bright color also damage it? Yeah, that's true. It does. But I mean, like, I don't think that's why the school cared. They cared because they said it was distracting. But I feel like dyeing your hair, how is that distracting? It's the real world. Whatever. Okay, let's see. Her eyes are a bit interesting, but I like it. I'm into it. I think it's cool. I think it looks nice. I think mannequins in shop windows should start looking like this. Let me know if you agree. Let's sign a petition. Okay, should she be carrying something like a bag? Let's see. Yes, she's gonna have a bag with a hoodie in it because classrooms are always freezing. So she brings her hoodie with her so she can throw it on when she gets cold. Um, Anything else that I should add? Maybe a hat? She's got unique eyes for sure. Yeah, unique is good. They are unique. I agree. What kind of hat should we wear? Should she wear? Not we, she. I'm not wearing this hat. Let's give her, you know what I'm gonna say? Let's give her the cowboy hat. As someone from Texas, how can I resist? It's just too good. Too good. Wow. Should it be lower a bit? Yeah, there we go. A snack or lunch. That's a good idea because cafeteria food is not always amazing. So let's find some food for her. This is making me hungry. Let's see. It needs to be, because like if I put, this is cool, but if I put it just like in her bag like that, does it make sense? I feel like it needs to be a closed container. I wonder if we have, is there like a lunchbox item? Yes, there we go. Of course there's a lunchbox item. So like something like this. Let's do that. That's gonna go on top of her things. Let's see. And then I'm gonna put an apple. I like the look of this one. And then that's her snack. There we go. Yes, an apple, you read my mind. And yeah, I guess she's all good to go. I'm gonna reply with that. Let's see. Yeah, great minds think alike. Exactly. So true. So true. All right, so I'm just gonna see before I say bye to y'all, I'm gonna see if anyone has replied to my enigmas. Okay, so someone did. Let's see what they have. Keyboard, yes, they got it. Too easy, I guess. Next time I'll need to use some more difficult enigmas. So before I go, I'm gonna tell them that they won. I'm gonna give them their trophy. So let's put trophy. Photo. And I'm gonna get rid of them and put you in. And some confetti. Trophy. And there we go. All right, so that's it for today. But I will see y'all next time on Wednesday or Tuesday. Tuesday, I think. So if y'all want to come back and hang out with me and send me some comments, talk to me, look at my remixes, maybe we'll do some more enigmas. I'll see y'all then. So thanks for coming and hanging out, and I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.